Wi-Fi satellite.
Sorry?
Wi-Fi satellite.
Yeah, that's right.
All around the world.
Yeah. I watched this live.
Did you?
Yeah. Okay, lights on now.
Right. Larry Geller.
Yeah, sorry.
Larry Geller.
So,
Would have been his hairdresser, yeah.
and this one here is super rare photo here. Elvis with his monkey. There used to be a show in America every Saturday morning. This guy had 4 monkeys performing for TV. Well, he downsized. So Elvis bought the monkey he downsized from. So if you ever go to an Elvis trivia night, one of the questions always is, what was Elvis's monkey's name?
Scatter.
Correct. Scatter. Well done. Yeah. You're the first one to ever know it.
He kind of likes
I've read a
Elvis.
lot of books.
Yeah,
I've read a lot of books.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he kept the original name, which was Scatter, and yeah. Then I'll go around in front of you this way, go this way. Now, in America, you've got Lansky brothers.
Mm-hmm.
They're the closer to the king. Now, Elvis was very alternate. Every kid in America wore t-shirts and jeans. He wore button-up shirt and slacks. He was alternate.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's a photo. Bernard Lansky put a jacket on Elvis there.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, the very famous saying there is, Elvis said to Lansky, I love your shop so much, I'm going to buy your shop. He said, no, Elvis, I just want you to buy from me. It's now in the Peabody Hotel. It's the biggest hotel in Memphis, run by his youngest son, makers of your blue suede shoes. Here's a pair, Elvis sign, Hush Puppy blue suede shoes. Now, I went on a Monday morning, because most shops are quiet Monday morning. There's your Lansky Brothers emblem there.
Yeah.
I spent an hour with him, one of the best hours of my life with that guy.
Cool.
And he was telling me Elvis had lace-ups, but he mainly put them on because they're easier. I won't wear them, but he taught me into buying these. Top low, yeah. Then we've got a couple come here before the pandemic from Cleve down the road. It's about an hour and a half roughly from here.
Mm-hmm.
And at the end of the whole tour, she said to me, look, I just got to go to my car for a second. No worries. She happens on Elvis every hour, so because you're a bit early, as soon as my alarm goes off, we'll go back in there.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fine.
So, as we go in the first bedroom, you know that photo I showed you on the Harley Davidson wristwatch?
Yeah.
It's here in a jigsaw
Oh,
puzzle.
yeah.
It's a nice photo.
Oh, wow.
Gives you a better shot of it, yeah. Come on in.
Oh, smokes.
Now see these 2 flags on Elvis? That flag over there without Elvis on it is the one the Black Lives Matter are trying to ban, because that's the Confederate flag. I hope they don't ban it, because it's like 200 years ago and you can't change history, as we all know, and it's so synonymous with Elvis. Now check that one out there, the gold one, go left and right, you'll get a very young Johnny Cash, Bob Marley and Elvis Presley.
Yeah, army days.
Yeah, got Elvis in the army uniform there, yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Now in this room here, I've got an Elvis Presley phenomenon here. If I didn't know this was true, I wouldn't believe it, but it happened to me. What happened, I got divorced in Adelaide, and I wanted to get away from my headaches at that time, of course. And the only reason I came to Whyalla was my sister ran TAFE for 20 years here. She married a guy from Whyalla. She was on all the committees here in Whyalla, and she loved Elvis as well. Actually, her.
Yeah, all right.
And then you got your nice blankets of Elvis up top on the ceiling there. You got nice stand-ups here. Now this photo here is also from Tupelo, where he was born. Sort of man he was, he went back to Tupelo Showgrounds 2 times to bring some money into his birth town. That's the sort of man he was. Then you got really lovely photos of Elvis around. And have a look at the artwork on these cushions. It's just outstanding. Perfect. And over here, you got a nightlight for a baby. For a baby. I reckon that's South Parky, eh?
Yeah, South Park, yeah.
There's my alarm.
It's my alarm to get up and go to work.
The pipes are calling you, Danny boy.
Yeah. Right, we'll come back in here.
Yeah.
We'll go back to the lounge room just for when this happens.
Sure.
Now, see this clock here? This clock here introduces Elvis to us. Now, it's got about 30 seconds to go.
Mm-hmm.
If you're going to film it, I'll press it for you so you know it's going to start.
Okay.
And So now when we first come in here, I talk about Tupelo, where he was born.
Yeah.
Now this is Tupelo hardware. When Elvis was 11, his mother brought him here to buy a push bike. And when they got there, they didn't have enough money. And there was a gun on the wall, and Elvis loved guns. He said, Mum, I'm buying that gun. Being responsible, Mum, you are not having a gun at that age, of course. Now George Booth, who owns the hardware, was standing behind the counter. He pulled out a guitar and put it on top of the counter. He said, you got enough money for this? And Elvis said yes, because Elvis's father's brother Vesta could play. There's his Uncle Vesta's book there, and on his book they put the Graceland gates, because him and his wife moved into Graceland, him as a gatekeeper and helping Elvis teach him. So George Booth says, if I didn't pull out this guitar,
Nothing would have happened.
I went inside of Tupelo itself.
Yeah.
See that poster there? I bought that poster inside of Tupelo hardware.
Yeah.
Elvis at 11 when he became famous. Now that's exactly what it looks like at his birth house. That's the wallpaper and every piece of furniture. Now see the photo of his mum and dad in the top corner of that poster?
Yep.
Yep.
There. That's the youngest photo ever taken of Elvis,
Oh,
which they put on his country album, which is this one here. There's his country. Number 2. Yeah, but when the stove was there, people were tripping over his foot. He was too far out, so they Elvis or the stove.
Elvis won.
Elvis one.
Yeah, absolutely. Now back here, you know, children collect Mr. Potato Heads.
Yeah.
There's the Elvis ones, and the children collect the sing animals of Mr. Penguin. Now, you been to Port Lincoln yet?
No,
It's beautiful. You going down there?
we will. Yeah,
It's
we've
beautiful
got
down
a
there.
3-month contract in Lock.
Oh, okay. You'll
So-
love it down there. Well, we had a couple come up here from Port Lincoln for a tour. They come back 7 days later to the very day and donated this glass set to us. How lucky is that?
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, the Lutz family of Port Lincoln, they were moving into a brand new home. They didn't want to put it back up. Lucky me. So I put it as he got older. Very lovely there. Have a look at this one here. My rock hard helmets. Look at the artwork on that.
Amazing.
Scroll work through there. Beautiful
It's
piece.
amazing,
Yeah. And then you've got here Graceland. It snows at Christmas time, normal one. Look at that, children's marbles. Every marble's got a different photo of Elvis on them. Unbelievable. Here you got the plaques in the series of his life. Down the bottom you got 2 of his aeroplanes, the Lisa Marie, Hound Dog. He had 3 aeroplanes all up. He never named the red one. Now this one's just a novelty record player. Remember the years go the arm and the cross, give it a press. Does 3 different songs. Spotlight on him. Unbelievable. Now this rack here, we go to another sad story unfortunately. This is my Christmas Hawthorne Village one. Press that, And you got the 2 white lines, the flower pots and the white cherry sat in.
Yeah.
Beautiful piece. Then you've got a snow dome of Graceland. Lady in Wales donated this one to us. A plate, a bell and an ashtray of Graceland and a plate up here. Now on the fridge and around the floor, I've got Elvis movies in VHS. He made 31 movies all up and 2 documentaries. Here we used to buy bubble gum and you got Elvis cards. That's how we used to buy them. I used to have a pink bubble gum and I used to throw it straight in the bin. It was so foul. I knew the kids got to buy the cards.
Yeah.
Rip off they were.
Yeah.
Cards are beautiful though. And here you got, this is to put your dirty laundry in the laundry basket with Elvis on it. Now when I come up here I had nothing. My sister Kay took me to Harvey Norman to get a washing machine, The only reason I bought this washing machine is, it's called Blue Moon. Blue Moon of Kentucky.
Yeah,
No
yeah.
joke. I put that there 10 years ago on the line, and that has not moved a fraction. I use it all the time.
Wow.
And it was a really cheap one. My sisters that got an expensive one, they chase it down the street. Mine doesn't move a fraction. Unbelievable.
Well,
Now remember I said, as you walk towards Graceland, out front of his house, you've got 2 white lions,
yep.
2 white flower pots,
Yep.
and Elvis sits in the white chair,
Yep.
and
That's in there.
Scatter hanging in the tree.
Uh,
So if you want to sit over there, lend me your phone, I'll do a photo shoot for you.
Yeah, right. Elvis crocodile.
Yeah, that's the biggest one in Australia now. The other one died. Yeah, so he's now the biggest one. He's at the Australian Zoo.
yeah, we've been up there and
Yeah. So I did this last week. I painted the rocks because my brother-in-law made the crocodile out of concrete.
oh yeah.
So I went, took a photo and I put that there. It's named Elvis, of course.
Uh-huh.
Come on.
So you've followed Elvis all your life then?
Oh yeah. I started very young, yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to get a photo, John?
No, I'll be right. You can go over if you want. I've got videos and photos going on.
I'll sit with him.
Hang out with him.
I'll hang out with him.
Put your hand on his hand. Yeah, that looks good, yeah. Very nice.
Very cool.
Then I've got a hound dog over here.
Oh,
So the
yeah.
crocodile, the monkey, and the hound dog. And the last one this way. In the shed.
Gold Cadillac.
Yeah.
Jumpsuits. You get jumpsuits from eBay.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It's a cool bloke to look at. We did Elvis this morning. The Elvis Museum in Whyalla. Pretty interesting joint. Now we're at Lowly Lookout, just outside of Whyalla. Lowly Point. Whyalla is 10k that way to Whyalla. We're here for a couple of days before we go up and hit the Barley Trail for work. So as we said earlier, we went and saw the Elvis Museum run by Peter. His own private collection's been collecting for 50 years. That's a donation, so there's no actual set price. He just leaves a box at the end and allows you to put whatever you think's worth it into the box. So this was erected in February 1883. Lowly Lighthouse, Point Lowly Lighthouse by Whyalla. Served by steam and store supplies weekly from Port Pirie. There you go. So, getting a bit of work done to it at the moment. I think we'll get a fresh coat of paint. It's all do not enter. But this is Spencer Gulf. We're on York Peninsula, Eyre Peninsula. That side's York Peninsula. Port Perry's through that way. Not Port Perry, Whyalla's through that way. 10k's, 15k's. And Spencer Gulf. As I said, we're here a couple of days, 4 days. We start work up in Lock, Barley Trail for 3 months. Spend a couple of days here at Whyalla, beside the ocean. Haven't seen the ocean for a couple of months. But yes, this is
Oh, what are the birds? Albatross, are they?
cormorants.
Cormorants.
Oh, just got away at this guy. Hey. A flock of cormorants on the rocks. This is Point Lowly on the Spencer Gulf, Whyalla. We're just out from Whyalla. Port Augusta's in tucked into that little cove in there. And school of cormorants, if you can see them. Over there, we're in a caravan park. Weiler, or as the locals call it, Weiler. But yes, this is us for a couple of days. We'll show you around.